prism of the morning, brilliantly unfurled. It's a radiance that bypasses the logic of the lens, a spiritual forgiveness for our collective human sins.
Luce divina che scaccia ogni timore. The gold of the Creator is the cure for every dolor.
I've walked through the catacombs and the alleys of the night to finally be blinded by this overwhelming white.
Filtering through the stained glass of our broken history,
revealing the solution to the ancient mystery. The spectrum of the sacred is starting to ignite. Bathed in heavenly light, the illumination of the soul,
making every fractured heart feel radiant and whole.
it's a fire without burning,
A sun without a set,
the greatest benediction that we haven't witnessed yet. Transcendent and eternal, chasing out the night.
guarda lo splendore che trasforma la realtà.
The illumination of the spirit is the true nobility.
No shadow can survive where this luminescence dwells.
It's ringing like the vibration of 1,000 silver bells.
I'm soaking in the warmth of a celestial embrace,
Sensing the reflection of the Creator's holy face.
we are moving like the dust motes in a beam of liquid gold.
Becoming part of stories that the universe has told.
Shine on the mountain, shine on the sea. Unlock the potential of the person I can be.
The darkness is a memory, the gloom is cast away. We are the children of the everlasting day.
Gloria,
Light
luce,
forever.
heavenly light,
Heavenly,
heavenly light,
heavenly,
heavenly light.
Within the quiet monastery of a lonely Sunday morn, I found a piece of tattered lace that was jagged and was torn. I inhaled the ancient incense and the cedar and the pine, trying to reconnect my spirit to the mystery divine.
L'anima respira l'aria pura della montagna. The morning mist is lifting from the valleys of Romagna. I offer up my lungs to the invisible grand force that guides the eagle's flight and the river's winding course.
The oxygen of hope is filling every empty cell,
breaking every bitter curse and every heavy spell.
The vibration of existence
is a song we must inhale.
Every sacred breath is a prayer without a word.
The most profound petition that the heavens ever heard.
It's the invisible connection, the thread between the stars,
healing all the hidden wounds
and all the jagged scars. The life within the silence, the wind inside the sea.
Ogni sospiro un ponte verso l'infinità. The simplicity of being is the true nobility.
I don't need a golden palace or a diamond-studded crown, as long as this vital essence keeps me from drifting down.
I'll breathe your name into the frost upon the window pane until the winter melts away and flowers bloom again. It's the rhythm of the bellows, the expansion of the chest, the only true salvation where a weary soul can rest. Drawing in the starlight from the edges of the moon,
Listening to the universe hum its favorite tune.
the atmosphere is heavy
With the scent of destiny. Every sacred breath is a prayer without a word.
the most profound petition that the heavens ever heard.
It's the invisible connection, the thread between the stars,
Healing all the hidden wounds
and all the jagged scars. Life within the silence, the wind inside the sea.
Inhale the joy, exhale the pain. Let the earth receive the blessing of the summer rain.
One breath for the living, one breath.
For the lost,
Love is the only thing that's worth the heavy cost.
just breathe.
Every sacred breath is a prayer without a word.
The most profound petition
That the heavens ever heard.
it's the
Invisible connection,
the thread between the stars.
healing all the hidden wounds and all the jagged scars. The life within the silence, the wind inside the sea.
Sacred breath, respiro.
Amen.
Breath, respiro. Breath, respiro.
There's a furnace in my spirit
that is fueled by every scar, a chemical combustion that has traveled very far. I'm walking through the embers of a love that didn't yield, carrying my passion like a dented iron shield.
Il mio petto è un vulcano pronto ad esplodere. The mercury's climbing and I'm beginning to see that the only way to live is to consume the very doubt and let the inner furnace put the winter lanterns out.
We are the fuel and we are the flickering orange flame.
Life will never look or feel or ever be the same.
The temperature is reaching a point of no return. Feel the burning heart, a sun within the chest, putting every cold and bitter memory to rest.
Incinerating sorrow with the heat of pure desire,
Walking through the center of the purifying fire.
fierce and incandescent, let the spirit burn. Il fuoco della vita brucia ogni oscurità. We forge a new existence from this intense reality. The metal of our character is tempered in the heat.
Until the transformation is officially complete.
I'll be the spark that strikes against your
Flint of solid stone.
until we have a bonfire that the world has never known.
No water can extinguish what is written in the blood. We'll survive the freezing drought and the overwhelming flood.
Casting long and dancing shadows on the walls of ancient halls.
Responding to the urgency of the volcano's calls.
The smoke is rising upward to the temple of the sun.
Feel the burning heart, a sun within the chest, putting every cold and bitter memory to rest.
Incinerating sorrow with the heat of pure desire,
Walking through the center of the purifying fire.
fierce and incandescent, let the spirit burn. It's the heat of the soul,
It's the lava in the vein
the only type of pleasure.
that is worth the heavy pain.
Burn brighter than the neon,
Burn hotter than the forge.
until the rivers of our passion overflow the deepest gold.
Al fuoco, burning heart. Feel the burning heart, a sun within the chest, putting every cold and bitter memory to rest.
Incinerating sorrow with the heat of pure desire,
Walking through the center of the purifying fire.
fierce and incandescent, let the spirit burn. Burning heart, fuego,
Ablaze,
fuego,
ablaze, The air is thick with ozone and the scent of wild jasmine. Beneath a canopy of clouds that look like
crushed satin. I feel the static crawling up along my trembling skin, waiting for the storm of change to finally begin.
Un rombo cupo scuote le fondamenta del mio petto. The sky is turning charcoal, a dark and grand effecto.
I've chased the lightning bolts across the Tuscan hillsides green, to witness power such as this, the likes of which I've never seen.
The pressure builds within the hollow chambers of the night,
A clash of opposing forces,
to the dance of dark and light. The universe is gasping for its final, deepest breath. Feel the velvet thunder rolling through the purple haze,
a soft yet mighty fury that will set the world ablaze.
It's the paradox of passion,
Both a whisper and a roar,
a tempest of emotion,
washing up upon the shore.
elegant destruction.
The sweetness of the strike.
Il tuono parla un linguaggio che solo il cuore comprende.
The echo of the canyon wall our weary souls defends,
I wrap my cloak around you,
as the heavy droplets fall
standing tall and fearless.
against the fortress wall. Your resonance is shaking every window in my mind, leaving all the quiet, dusty memories far behind. We are the spark that ignited this atmospheric fray, turning every shade of gloom into a brilliant day.
The mercury is rising as the clouds begin to moan
A kingdom made of iron,
upon a granny throne.
we are the pulse of nature in this electric wild release. Feel the velvet thunder rolling through the purple haze, a soft yet mighty fury that will set the world ablaze.
It's the paradox of passion,
Both a whisper and a roar,
a tempest of emotion,
washing up upon the shore.
elegant destruction.
The sweetness of the strike.
It's the velvet touch of power,
The crushing of the silk,
sweeter than the honey.
purer than the milk.
Let the heavens open
Let
wide.
the liquid fire pour,
We are the storm itself,
forever and evermore. Low frequency, higher soul. The rumble, the peace. Feel the velvet thunder rolling through the purple haze,
soft yet mighty fury.
that will set the world ablaze.
It's the paradox of passion,
Both a whisper and a roar,
a tempest of emotion,
washing up upon the shore.
elegant destruction.
The sweetness of the strike. Velvet thunder,
Tuono, so soft.
lights are flickering, their very last farewell. The stories that we've gathered are the ones we had to tell. The costumes are all folded and the grease paint washed away as we reach the conclusion of our dramatic long display.
L'ultimo atto è giunto al termine, cara mia. We've sung every aria and every grand melody. The theater is silent as the audience departs, but the echo of the music remains within our hearts, taking one last bow beneath the spotlight's dying glare,
feeling all the magic that is lingering in the air.
The masterpiece is finished, the final note is played.
This is the final curtain, the closing of the door, a standing ovation for the love we've held in store.
The drama is over,
but the legend will remain,
like the fragrance of the blossoms after the summer rain.
graceful and poignant.
The greatest stage we made. Il sipario cala lentamente sul nostro gran cammin.
We've played our roles with passion from the start until the fin.
The script was written in the stars,
Enacted in the blood, through the droughts of the spirit and the emotional flood.
I'll keep the dried rose from the bouquet in my hand,
A souvenir of a journey that was beautiful and grand.
the stage may be empty
And the theater may be dark, but in the hollow silence we have left a lasting mark.
Don't cry
Because it's ending, smile because it was.
We obeyed the inspiration and the music's holy laws.
The exit is as grand as the entrance was before. We are leaving our essence on the polished wooden floor.
Addio! The end! Bravo!
Descending through the rafters of a weary wooden world, I see the prism of the morning brilliantly unfurled. It's a radiance that bypasses the logic of the lens, a
spiritual forgiveness for our collective human sins.
Luce divina che scaccia ogni timore. The gold of the Creator is the cure for every dolor. I've walked through the catacombs and the alleys of the night
to finally be blinded by this overwhelming light, filtering through the stained glass of our broken history, revealing the solution to the ancient mystery.
The spectrum of the sacred
is starting to ignite, bathed in heavenly light, the illumination of the soul, making every fractured heart feel radiant and whole.
It's a fire without burning,
a sun without a set, the greatest benediction that we haven't witnessed yet.
transcendent and eternal,
Chasing out the night.
Guarda lo splendore che trasforma la realtà.
The illumination of the spirit is the true nobility.
No shadow can survive where this luminescence dwells.
It's ringing like the vibration of 1,000 silver bells. I'm soaking in the warmth of a celestial embrace, sensing the reflection of the Creator's holy face.
We are moving like the dust motes in a beam of liquid
Gold, becoming part of stories that the universe has told.
Shine on the mountain, shine on the sea.
Unlock the potential of the person I can be.
The darkness is a memory, the gloom is cast away.
We are the children of the everlasting day.
Gloria,
Gloria, light
luce,
forever.
gloria,
Nine, 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 nine. Oh, heavenly light.
Amen.
The barometer is dropping and the birds have ceased to sing. I can feel the jagged tension that the heavy vapors bring. The trees are bowing deeply to the coming of the gale, as the ships of the courageous prepare to hoist the sail.
Sento la forza del mare che ruggisce dentro me. The white caps on the water are as wild as they can be.
I stand upon the shoreline with my arms held open wide to challenge every demon that is riding on the tide.
The horizon is a charcoal line that's bleeding into red.
Forget the weary warnings that the cautious people say.
The pressure in the spirit is beginning to erupt. Witness the rising storm,
A magnificent display,
tearing all the paper walls.
of yesterday away.
A whirlwind of emotion,
A cyclone in the chest,
putting every ounce of our devotion to the test.
beautifully chaotic, divine and interrupt.
La tempesta pulisce ogni angolo del mondo. We'll dive into the vortex, to the dark and deep profondo.
There is no shelter needed when the lightning is your friend. We will ride the jagged currents until the very end.
I'll harmonize my screaming with the howling
Close your eyes and walk with me through the velvet gate, where the logic of the waking world is forced to hesitate. We are building ivory towers on a foundation of mist, living in a kingdom that the map makers have missed.
Sogniamo insieme un mondo senza più dolore,
where the clock has no hands and the sun has no hour.
I see the same landscape that you describe in your sleep,
a harvest of promises that we are going to reap.
two minds reflecting like a mirror in the dark,
igniting the ether with a telepathic spark.
The architecture of fantasy is starting to appear.
This is our shared dream, our reality we weave,
the only sanctuary
for the ones who still believe. Beyond the iron bars of the cynical and cold,
a story of the future
that has never been foretold, ethereal and luminous, bringing heaven near.
Camminiamo sui prati di smeraldo ed oro, in the secret theater we are the only choir. The lions are peaceful and the eagles fly low,
In the rhythm of the visions that we only know. I'll meet you by the fountain where the liquid silver flows, where the secret of the universe is something everyone knows. We are writing the scripture on the leaves of the trees, floating on the logic of the subconscious breeze.
waking up is optional,
Well, the vision is this bright,
bathed in the glow of an
eternal holy light.
The boundaries of the possible are melting like the snow.
This is our shared dream, our reality we weave,
The only sanctuary
for the ones who still believe. Beyond the iron bars of the cynical and cold,
a story of the future
that has never been foretold, ethereal and luminous, bringing heaven near.
It's more than an illusion,
It's more than a mirage,
a spiritual fortress.
a divine camouflage.
Believe in the impossible,
Believe in what we see. The vision of the many is the true reality. Dreaming,
sogno
one mind
together.
This is our shared dream. This is our shared dream
The only sanctuary
for the ones who still believe.
beyond the iron bars,
Of the cynical and cold,
a story of the future
that has never been foretold, ethereal and luminous, bringing heaven near. Share, dream, sognare, don't wake up. Across the tapestry of lifetimes, I have traced your silhouette,
In every dusty corridor and place we haven't met yet, a pool of ancient magnets drawing iron from the clay. I've waited through the centuries just to see you here today.
Il filo del destino ci lega oltre ogni confine, through the tangled thorns of history and the bitter sharp rubine. I recognized your spirit by the flicker in your eyes, a spark that lived before the world and never truly dies.
Gravity is helpless when the stars have made their choice.
I hear the cosmic resonance within your golden voice.
The blueprint was engraved upon our hearts before our birth. We are the faded souls dancing on the edge of time. Two independent verses forming one perfect rhyme. Written in the planets, carved into the granite deep, a promise that the universe was always meant to keep. Colliding in the shadows, awakening the earth.
Non esiste distanza che possa separarci ormai. I've sailed across the Styx and back beneath the crimson sky to find the other half of what was severed long ago. In the garden where the lilies and the white gardenias grow.
It's more than just a feeling, it's a structural command. I feel the map of future years etched into your hand. We are the convergence of 1,000 different streams, merging in the ocean of our synchronized dreams.
The clockwork of the galaxy is spinning in our favor.
A vintage wine of providence that we were meant to savor. The chains of chance are broken by the strength of what we feel.
We are the faded souls dancing on the edge of time.
Two independent verses forming one perfect rhyme.
Written in the planets,
Carved into the granite deep, a promise that the universe was always meant to keep. Colliding in the shadows, awakening the earth.
it was inevitable. It was always meant to be.
The lock has finally recognized
bubble made of glass and quiet sighs, hiding all the truth behind 1,000 polite lies. The dust had settled deeply on the strings of my guitar, while I watched my own reflection from a distance, from afar.
Il silenzio era un muro fatto di ghiaccio e di dolore. I was trapped within a winter that had frozen every flower.
But a single note of passion has cracked the marble floor,
And I won't stay a prisoner of the ego anymore.
the dam is finally breaking and the words begin to flow like a dormant volcano with a bright and hidden glow. The quietude is shattered by a sudden sharp refrain.
This is the broken silence,
The awakening of sound,
the recovery of treasure.
that was buried underground.
No more muffled heartbeats,
No more whispers in the dark.
we are the sudden fire
From a long forgotten spark, vibrant and defiant, we've conquered every pain.
Grida la tua verità al mondo intero, amore mio.
I'll shout it from the rooftops like a messenger of deal.
The echoes of our repression are fading in the breeze.
As we bring the giants of the world down to their knees.
I'm shedding every layer of the skin I used to wear.
I'm breathing in the freedom of the clear and open air. My voice is like a trumpet that is calling for the sun.
The era of the quiet girl is officially and truly done.
We're tearing down the curtains and we're opening the blinds, leaving every hush and stay and be still far behind. The symphony of shouting is a holy grand release.
This is the broken silence.
The awakening of sound,
The recovery of treasure.
that was buried underground.
No more muffled heartbeats, no more whispers in the dark. We are the sudden fire
From a long forgotten spark, vibrant and defiant, we've conquered chill of indigo and slate is hanging in the air. The ghosts of former lovers haunt the cobblestones below, while I'm watching for a sign within the street lamp's amber glow.
Mezzanotte arriva con il suo mantello nero. I search for truth inside the depths of every dark mistero.
The moon is like a silver coin tossed into a well, with a story of 1,000 years that it's about to tell.
The world has gone to slumber,
but the heart is wide awake,
counting every single risk
we were ever forced to take.
The curtain of the darkness is the stage where we belong,
singing a midnight aria to a sky of velvet blue, a lonely melody that I have dedicated to you.
It's the opera of shadows,
the theater of the night, waiting for the first faint glimmer of the morning light. A masterpiece of sorrow, a haunting lunar song.
Le stelle sono note scritte su un pentagramma oscuro.
I'll build a bridge of music over every stone-cold muro.
Let the bass of the cathedral meet the treble of the breeze,
As we bring the ghosts of memories down to their bended knees. My voice will climb the trellis of the highest balcony to find the hidden chamber where you keep the ivory key. We don't need an audience, we don't need the bright applause, for we are bound together by the night's mysterious law.
the ink of midnight writes the lyrics on our tired palms.
Soothing all our anxieties with these nocturnal songs.
The shadows are expanding
Into a vast and deep embrace,
singing a midnight
aria to a sky of velvet blue, a lonely melody that I have dedicated to you.
It's the opera of shadows,
The theater of the night, waiting for the first faint glimmer of the morning light. A masterpiece of sorrow, a haunting lunar song.
the sun is just a memory.
The day is far away.
We have so many secrets that the light would just betray.
Sing louder to the darkness. Let the stars begin to
Our
cry.
harmony is written on the
Canvas of the sky.
tick tock. The aria continues in the dark.
Always singing a midnight aria to a sky of velvet blue, a lonely melody that I have dedicated to you.
It's the opera of shadows,
The theater of the night, waiting for the first faint glimmer of the morning light. A masterpiece of sorrow, a haunting lunar song. Midnight, mezzanotte, aria, rest now. I've paced the edges of the maps that men have drawn in ink, and stood upon the precipice, the very ragged brink of everything I thought I knew about the human soul, until I felt a tidal wave beyond my own control.
L'amore non ha muri, né catene, né confini. It flows through every valley and the gardens of the pines. I've searched for definitions in the dusty ancient books, but found the only answer in the way your spirit looks. Expanding like the universe in every direction,
A flawless and intangible celestial connection.
the geometry of passion is defying every rule. This is a boundless love,
A sea without a flaw,
an infinite
horizon with an ever-distant shore.
It swallows every mountain,
It survives the desert heat,
the rhythm of a masterpiece,
in every single beat,
vast and uncontainable,
the ultimate renewal.
Nessun oceano è profondo quanto questo sentimento. It's stronger than the granite and the winter's coldest wind. I'll wrap my devotion like a blanket around your heart, in a world that tries so desperately to pull us both apart.
I'm shedding every limitation, every narrow thought, giving up the battle that my ego always fought. We are crossing every border without a passport or a name. Two separate flickering candles merged into a single flame.
Breaking through the barricades of prejudice and time, ascending to the summit that the angels dare to climb. The blueprint of our union is a sacred grand design. This is a boundless love,
A sea without a flaw,
an infinite
horizon with an ever-distant shore.
It swallows every mountain,
It survives the desert heat,
the rhythm of a masterpiece,
in every single beat,
vast and uncontainable,
the ultimate renewal.
no limits, no ceilings, no endings in sight. A supernova burning through the middle of the night,
From the depth of the canyon to the edge of the sky,
this is the power that will never, ever die.
sense of fine,
Boundless, the walls
sense of fine,
open.
boundless.
This is a boundless love, a sea without a flaw,
An infinite horizon with an ever-distant shore.
it swallows every mountain,
It survives the desert heat,
the rhythm of a masterpiece,
in every single beat,
vast and uncontainable,
the ultimate renewal.
boundless,
Amore,
no end.
always,
Always.
Across the vast horizon, where the desert meets the sea, I heard a clarion call that was awakening the free.
Broken crowns are scattered in the canyons of the brave, while the banner of the righteous starts to gallantly wave. Il ruggito del leone sveglia tutta la città. We march toward the glory of a new reality. Justice is the compass that is pointing to the north, as the soldiers of the morning bravely venture further forth. Igniting every beacon on the cliffs of destiny, writing out the pages of our vibrant history. The drums of revolution are beating in our veins. Sing the golden anthem for the heroes of the world. Let the flag of victory be brilliantly unfurled. A thunderous ovation for the triumph of the heart. The ending of the struggle is where the new adventures start. Loud and everlasting, we've broken all the chains. Non c'è muro così alto che non possiamo superare. We will cross the raging rapids and the canyons of despair. With a sword of iron logic and a shield of sturdy faith, we will hunt the ghost of sorrow and every lingering wraith. I will raise my voice until the foundations start to shake, for the sake of every promise that we didn't dare to break. A billion burning torches rising upward to the sky, as we look the face of tyranny directly in the eye. The fever of the courage is a flame that never dies. Look at the reflection of the sun within our eyes. We are dancing in the wreckage of the old and rusted flames. Sing the golden anthem for the heroes of the world. Let the flag of victory be brilliantly unfurled. A thunderous ovation for the triumph of the heart. The ending of the struggle is where the new adventures start. Loud and everlasting, we've broken all the chains. Victory is ours, the summit is in reach. Hear the lessons that the sages used to teach. Power, glory, honor, might. We are the guardians of the everlasting light. Left, right, the march continues. One soul, one soul. Sing the golden anthem for the heroes of the world. Let the flag of victory be brilliantly unfurled. A thunderous ovation for the triumph of the heart. The ending of the struggle is where the new adventures start. Loud and everlasting, we've broken all the chains. The anthem, go Victoria. We stand. In the shivering cold of a midwinter's twilight,
I saw a small amber glow in the corner of my sight.
Not a forest fire raging or a lightning bolt's glare,
but a soft, steady pulse in the crystalline air.
Una piccola luce che vince l'oscurità, a fragile reminder of our true humanity. It doesn't need to shout to be heard above the noise.
It speaks with the comfort of a mother's gentle voice.
Cup your hands around the warmth to keep the breeze away.
A tiny bit of starlight to illuminate the gray.
The smallest spark can conquer the heaviest of nights,
keeping the tender flame alive against the cross. A beacon for the weary and a signal for the lost.
It doesn't burn with anger, it doesn't sting with pride.
Just a quiet sanctuary where the lonely can reside. Vulnerable and beautiful, the holiest of lights.
Il calore del cuore è l'unica verità,
protecting this ember for all of eternity.
Though the storms may gather and the hurricanes may blow,
this delicate radiance will never cease to glow.
I'll feed it with the kindness of a simple, honest word.
The sweetest melody that the silence ever heard.
It's the heat of a memory,
it's the glow of a touch.
when the world demands too many
and we give it far too much.
Watching as the shadows dance upon the nursery wall,
holding on to hope until the morning trumpets call.
the wick is strong and steady
In the center of the soul, keeping the tender flame alive against the frost. A beacon for the weary and a signal for the lost. It doesn't burn with anger,
it doesn't sting with pride.
it's just a quiet sanctuary where the lonely can reside. Vulnerable and beautiful, the holiest of life.
Softer than a whisper,
Warmer than the sun,
the work of the healer.
it's only just begun.
Don't let the world extinguish the magic in your eyes.
The fire of the humble is the greatest prize. Santo, dolce luce, keep burning softly, keeping the tender flame alive against the frost. A beacon for the weary and a signal for the lost. It doesn't burn with anger,
It doesn't sting with pride.
just a quiet sanctuary where the lonely can reside. Vulnerable and beautiful, frequency of two becoming a singular sweet chord, a peaceful resolution that we finally can afford. No more dissonant notes or the clashing of the keys, just the perfect alignment of the cosmic melodies.
L'armonia perfetta tra la terra ed il cielo. We have removed the static and the heavy, bitter veil.
The bass and the treble are in a perfect holy blend,
A musical relationship that will never have an end. Matching every vibration, every ripple, every wave in the sanctuary of the music that we both crave.
the universe is humming in a sympathetic tone.
This is pure harmony,
The balance of the spheres
the ending of the conflict.
and the drying of the tears,
Two voices intertwined,
like the colors of the light,
merging into a singular.
magnificent and bright,
Beautiful and balanced, the greatest peace we've known. Ogni nota è un mattone nella casa dell'amore.
a structure built of music and the rhythm of the
The
heart,
tenor and the soul queen in a duet of the air.
writing the final sentence on the very last page. It's the sound of the silence when the song is exactly right.
The ghost of the melody that lingers in the night.
We are the tuning fork for the spirit